out there in the dark, infinite versions of us, infinite sparks. So there must be a timeline where I didn't mess it up, where I didn't drink the poison from the cup, where I held the door and I said the right line, where the stars aligned in a perfect design. I close my eyes and I travel through space, looking for the version of me who is kissing your face. I'm jealous of the man I could have been, living in a world without this sin. Somewhere in a parallel universe, we didn't fall under this heavy curse. You're wearing my ring and sleeping in my bed instead of being a memory inside of my head. We're laughing at breakfast, we're growing old, a beautiful story that's waiting to be told. But I'm stuck in this reality, the one where I lose, singing the parallel universe blues. I wonder if he knows how lucky he is to wake up every morning to a love like this. Does he appreciate the way that you smile? Does he walk with you for every single mile? Or does he take it for granted like I used to do before my world split in half and broke in two? I'm watching a movie of a life I can't touch, missing a ghost that I love way too much. Somewhere in a parallel universe, we didn't fall under this heavy curse. You're wearing my ring and sleeping in my bed instead of being a memory inside of my head. We're laughing at breakfast, we're growing old, a beautiful story that's waiting to be told. But I'm stuck in this reality, the one where I lose, singing the parallel universe Take me there, rip the sky apart. I wanna restart, I wanna restart. I reject this world, I reject this pain. Take me to the sun and out of the rain. Somewhere in a parallel universe, we didn't fall under this heavy curse. You're wearing my ring and sleeping in my bed instead of being a memory inside of my head. In another life, I got it right. In another life, I got it right. I got it right. We are alright. I tried to get out of the bed today, but the blanket felt like a ton of clay. The air is heavy, pressing on my chest, denying me peace, denying me rest. I'm walking through water, I'm walking through tar, reaching for a light that is way too far. They say time heals, that the load gets light, but I'm The laws are wrong, I've been carrying this burden for way too long. It's the gravity of losing you, turning my world a deeper shade of blue, pulling me down to the center of the earth, calculating what my sorrow is worth. I can't fly, I can't float, I can't even stand, sinking in the quicksand of this land. You were the anchor that held me in place. Now you're the black hole in outer space. My shoes feel like lead on the pavement stone, walking in a crowd but walking alone. I see people floating, light as a feather, dancing through the stormy weather. Why am I the only one chained to the floor, staring at the handle of a locked door? Every memory adds another pound, pushing me deeper underground. It's the gravity of losing you, turning my world a deeper shade of blue, pulling me down to the center of the earth, calculating what my sorrow is worth. I can't fly, I can't float, I can't even stand, sinking in the quicksand of this land. You were the anchor that held me in place. Now you're the black hole in outer space. Cut the rope, let me go. I'm tired of sinking down so low. Reverse the pull, let me rise. I wanna see the open sky. It's the gravity of losing, turning my world a deeper shade of blue. I can't fly, I can't float, I can't even stand, sinking in the quicksand of this land. Heavy, so heavy, just let me sleep. The sun came up, same as it did last year, but everything looks different from here. The coffee shop is painted a different shade, and I'm still trying to make the grade. I marked the date with a red Sharpie pen, dreading the moment it came round again. 12 months of silence, 12 months of cold, a story of misery getting old. The earth went around the sun one time since I committed the losing crime. It's been 365 days navigating through this purple haze. 4 seasons change, but I stayed the same, still whispering the syllables of your name. Winter was hard, but the summer was worse. Every sunny day felt like a curse. I survived the year, but I don't know how. I'm standing on the edge 5 days, navigating through this purple haze. Winter was hard, but the summer was worse. Every sunny day felt like a curse. Here we go It's 2 a.m. and the screen is bright, burning a hole in the middle of the night. My thumbs are hovering over the glass, trying to make the lonely feeling pass. I type I miss you, then I hit delete. I type I hate you, then I repeat. The cursor is blinking like a beating heart, tearing my resolve completely apart. I have a novel written in my phone, stories that you will never own. I'm living in the draft folder of my mind, leaving the honest words far behind. A graveyard of messages never sent, thinking about where the love went. Are you happy? Do you think of me locked in digital captivity? I save it for later, I save it for never, separating us forever and ever. There's a version of me who hits send, who fights for the love, who fights for the end. But I'm too afraid of the silence back, so I fade away into the black. I read them over like scripture verse, each one a blessing and each one a curse. My thumbs are the weapons, my heart is the shield, dying on this ecological battlefield. I'm living in the draft folder of my mind, leaving the honest words far behind. A graveyard of messages never sent, thinking about where the love went. Are you happy? Do you think of me locked in digital captivity? I save it for later, I save it for never, separating us forever and ever. eyes are open, but I see nothing at all. Just the moving shadows upon the wall. I walk to the station, get on the train, numb to the sun and numb to the rain. Did I speak today? Did I make a sound? My feet untouching the solid ground. I'm floating through meetings, floating through crowds, head in the fog and head in the clouds. Wake up, the voice is screaming, but I'm stuck inside this lucid dreaming. I'm sleepwalker in a waking world, watching the tragedy slowly unfold. Since you left, I haven't been awake. How much more of this can I take? I'm moving objects with a ghostly hand, a stranger in a strange and foreign land. Don't wake me up, don't shake me loose. I'm tangling myself in the hangman's noose. I drove for miles and didn't see the road, carrying this invisible heavy load. I cooked a dinner that I didn't eat, staring at the empty seat. Is this a coma? Is this a trance? I miss my turn, I miss my chance. The colors are gray, the sounds are mute, eating the ash of the bitter fruit. I'm a sleepwalker in a waking world, watching the tragedy slowly unfold. Since you left, I haven't been awake. How much more of this can I take? I'm moving objects with a ghostly hand, a stranger in a strange and foreign land. Don't wake me up, don't shake me loose. I'm tangling myself in the hangman's noose. Pinch me, slap me, hurt me, do anything so you don't desert me. I wanna feel, I wanna scream, get me out of this terrible dream. I'm a sleepwalker in a waking world, watching the tragedy slowly unfurl. Since you left, I haven't been awake. How much more of this can I take? Just The traffic flows around my feet, a river empty streets. Seasons change, the leaves turn brown, falling on the shoulders of this town. But I haven't moved an inch since May, since the moment that you walked away. I'm rooted here in the spot we stood, misunderstood, yeah, misunderstood. My skin is turning into marble stone, chilled completely to the bone. I'm stone cold, frozen in the past, a monument to a love that didn't last. The pigeons land upon my head, they think I'm statuesque, they think I'm dead. Erosion wearing down my face, I'm stuck in this abandoned place. You're moving fast, you're flying high, while I'm just watching the world go by. Tourists stop to take a picture here of the man who cried a frozen tear. They don't know the history of the art, they don't see the beating of the broken heart. Moss is growing on the north side now, sweat turned to ice upon my brow. I'm waiting for a spell to break the curse before the weather gets any worse. I'm stone cold, frozen in the past, a monument to a love that didn't last. The pigeons land upon my head, they think I'm statuesque, they think I'm dead. Erosion wearing down my face, I'm stuck in this abandoned place. You're moving fast, you're flying high, while I'm just watching the world go by. Break the stone, use a hammer. Can you hear my silent stammer? I'm alive in here, I'm still alive, helping this memory to survive. I'm stone cold, frozen in the past, a monument to a love that didn't last. Erosion wearing down my face. Still standing, still waiting. I woke up singing a happy song, thought the darkness was finally gone. I made the coffee, I opened the blinds, leaving the shadows far behind. I went 3 days without a tear, thought the coast was finally clear. I smiled at a stranger, I felt okay, thought I had finally reached the day. But the sun was fake, the light was a lie, storm clouds gathering in the sky. It was a fire. time around, slamming my face into the ground. Why does hope have to be so cruel, playing me for a total fool? I let my guard down, took off the vest, thought I had passed the final test, but the ghost was hiding behind the door, ready to settle the final score. It was a false dawn, a trick of the light, dragging me back into the endless night. Just when I thought I was on the shore, the wave came crashing in once more. A relapse of the heart, a sudden crash, turning my hope into pile of ash. I'm back at square one, back at the start, picking up the pieces of my I was almost free, I was almost out. Why did you have to turn me about? Let me go, let me see the sun. I'm tired of being the broken one. It was a false dawn, a trick of the light, dragging me back into the endless night. A relapse of the heart, a sudden crash, turning my hope into pile of ash. Soundless again, just darkness again. I tried to conjure your face today, but the edges are starting to fray. Was your nose straight or a little bent? Where did the details go? Where did they went? I tried to hear you laugh in my head, but I heard a stranger's voice instead. Panic is rising in my throat, I'm losing the rhythm, losing the note. Memory is a thief in the night, stealing the sound and stealing the sight. This is the sound of forgetting you, the fading out of the royal blue. White noise creeping in the empty space, erasing the lines of your beautiful face. I'm holding on to smoke and mist, unclenching the fingers of my fist. I don't wanna heal if it means I lose the vivid color of the blues. They say move on, they say let go, but they don't understand. They don't know that keeping the pain is keeping you near. I'd rather have the hurt than the crystal clear. I play our videos on repeat, just to remember the way you sit. But the tape is wearing, the quality is low, watching the inevitable slow motion go. This is the sound of forgetting you, the fading out of the royal blue. White noise creeping in the empty space, erasing the lines of your beautiful face. I'm holding on to smoke and mist, sound of forgetting you, fading out of the royal blue. I'm holding on to smoke and mist. I can't hear you, I can't see you. Who were you? Paint the smile on, fix the tie, practice the perfect little lie. I'm doing great, business is good, doing exactly what I should. Walk into the party, shake the hand, the leader of the lonely band. The music plays and I start to dance, and not leaving anything to chance. Behind the mask, the tears are hard. I'm giving it everything I've got. Welcome to the masquerade of my life, dancing on the edge of a jagged knife. Costume perfection, performance art, hiding the ruins of a shattered heart, spinning around in the ballroom light, terrified of the coming night. Applause is ringing, the curtain falls, but I'm screaming inside these painted walls. I see you across the crowded floor, or is it a ghost from the day before? I bow to the ladies, I toast the men, wondering if I'll ever feel again. The orchestra plays a tragic tune under the cardboard paper moon. I'm the jester, I'm the king, I'm the lord of the hollow rain. Welcome to the masquerade of my life, dancing on the edge of a jagged knife. Costume perfection, performance art, hiding the ruins of a shattered heart, spinning around in the ballroom light, terrified of the coming night. Applause is ringing, the curtain falls, but I'm screaming inside these painted walls. The mask is heavy, it cuts my skin. I don't know where to even begin. Take it off, let me bleed, give me the honesty that I need. Welcome to the masquerade of my life, dancing on the edge of a jagged knife, spinning around in the ballroom light, terrified of the coming night. Dance, spin, bow. I missed the exit, I missed the turn. I guess I still have a lot to learn. The highway is empty, stars are bright. Driving through the middle of the night, I could have taken the shortcut through the path that leads me back to you. But I turned the wheel and headed west, putting this weary heart to the test. It's not about the destination, it's about the navigation. I'm taking the long way home tonight, guided by the dashboard light, processing the miles, processing the pain, driving through the memory rain. I need the distance, I need the time to figure out the reason and the rhyme. I'll get there eventually, I know, but I'm taking it steady, taking it slow. Taking it slow. I'm finally driving, finally free. I'm taking the long way home tonight, guided by the dashboard light. I need the distance, I need the time to figure out the reason and the rhyme. Just keep driving mile after mile. I'm coming home to me.